Hello, I'm Lo Wheeler. I'm the artistic brand ambassador for Kenra Professional, and I can't wait to share a really easy technique with you that's gonna take no time to achieve at home in your salon. This is gonna be so fun. Time is money, and we're obviously gonna be so slammed moving out of this quarantine into everyday life. Let's get started. I have my Simply Blue powder here. I love this lightener so much because it allows me to lift up to 8 levels in very little time. It has a blue pigment to it that helps neutralize unwanted undertones. And it smells amazing. It's just my favorite lightener for foiling and balayage work. And what I'm gonna be pairing it with today is 30 volume. This is my favorite combination for open air because it's strong enough to get the lift that I want, but it's gentle enough to reduce unwanted brassy tones. We know this is so important, whether you're working on a blonde, brunette, or somewhere in the middle. Everyone wants a really nice, even and neutral tone in their hair. So this is why I've selected these two products. This is my new client, Viola. And we are gonna create something really pretty and minimalistic for her because she has no time to waste. She's gotta get back to work. She has her life to get back to and her kids waiting for her to be picking them up from school. So I've sectioned Viola's hair just in these triangular sections on each ear. I love triangle sections because it allows me to work really quickly on a diagonal, which is such a time saver in itself. I have a big part of the hairline just tucked beyond with these cute clips, and I'm gonna be working ear to ear. That's my favorite for symmetry and even lift. I'm gonna pull Viola's hair pretty taut, and I'm gonna go ahead and with the side of my brush, lay the lightener in the mid shaft of the hair, sweeping it up softly towards the root. But I'm not going all the way to the root because I want it to be super low maintenance and I don't want to spend too much time toning out and shadow rooting in the finish. So if this is soft and transitional, I will save myself a lot of time. And the whole message behind today's application is saving time. So I'm going to lightly sweep some color along the ends, giving it just a little bit more saturation through the ends. And I'm gonna double check my section to make sure that there's not any mistakes on the bottom. Really, what you see is what you get with balayage. I'm gonna take the other side of the head with really good tension and I'm gonna start in the mid shaft and just feather up towards the root. This is great for those clients that are gray coverage clients that really are going to have a rooted look in their hair. This could give them dimension and a more sun-kissed aesthetic, which I love. I'm gonna pull forward the section that I've already sectioned out. And if you're curious, this section goes from the top of the temple slash crown all the way to behind the ear. Again, I'm gonna do a really heavy, time-saving weave. And then I'm just going to brush along the surface. If you hold the hair with not enough tension, you could press the product straight through, which is definitely what we want to avoid, especially if we're working quickly. You want to make sure that you have a good grasp on it, that the hair's not wiggling is a good sign that you have a good amount of tension. And I just love to just go ahead, I'm not scared, I get the lightener on there, and I work with my time in the back of my head. My goal with this client is to be able to do a light-handed blonding session within an hour and a half. But it shows restraint because obviously we get excited about what we do and we want to get these big results because we want to take the photo and we want to post about our work and we want to promote our businesses. But with these kind of techniques, you really just want to get in and get out and get the product on to where it's able to just do its job speedily. If you have a client with fine hair, you could definitely pop a little bit of cotton in here to just protect the skin and let that section just lay really naturally. I always love to use cotton on really fine baby angel hair, but since Viola has pretty coarse texture, it's not a necessity for her. So now I'm going to drop down my section and look at the natural fall of the hair. We have a virgin client, so she has no pre-existing color, but if you're anything like me, all of your clients have had some kind of blonding in the past or some kind of dimension in the past. So assuming that this is not a solid color, I would easily just take a very fine weave out. Surface of the hair, this doesn't need to be every single hair possible. This is just a light dimension that we're adding, either to a solid color that wants a slight bit of accent tones or a already colored client that just wants a little pop. All right, beautiful. I'm just gonna give her a little bit of a spin so that you can see. So simple, so minimalist, so easy. And if you have clients that want a bit more, you don't have to force a higher maintenance client into a low maintenance hair technique or vice versa. Just communicate with your clients and find out what they value and then charge according to your worth. This is my best advice, and I cannot wait to show you how beautiful this turns out, even as simple as it is. This is our beautiful result. It's super, super natural. This is untoned. I'm so excited to share this with you. The results are beautiful, and I can't wait to see what you do with this. Please tag me if you try this and love it. I definitely want to see your work and connect with you on social media. We'll see you next time.